personally struggle shifting the mindset with legacy customers who have been with us for 10 or more years and have a certain idea of what CSMs do or are. Any recommendations on how to shift the partnership?
There's a few ways that you can approach this. One is that you can kind of have some sort of disruption into the meeting. And so a disruption could be your manager, and you just kind of bring them into the meeting and they can help maybe kind of reset expectations. A lot of it comes down to like setting the agenda and saying, okay, listen, I know we've talked about this in the past. Here is something I want to talk about. And usually it's what I call like a step back question, where I'm borrowing this from Bob London, where you can say to them, listen, I want to take a step back question. And the question I love to ask is, if you think about what you're going to get done in the next 60 days, or sorry, um, you know, if you look at your whiteboard that's behind you, what's the one thing that you need to get off that whiteboard the next 60 days? And so it's a really good question because you can just picture a whiteboard behind you if one doesn't exist. And it's one thing, and everyone has one thing that's probably the top of mind. And so just start with like one type of disruptive question that will change the mindset and not necessarily focus directly on your product. So that way you're focusing less on your product and you're focusing on them and kind of what they need to get done. And so that's what I would recommend.